We're back at it, baby!
Despite his setback, do not consider Dracula defeated. He has survived centuries for a reason.
Mostly the vampirism, I imagine. Okay, we're getting settled. We're hanging out with a... we think our dog might be depressed. She might also have a tummy ache. But she's hanging out with us. Then we just have to tend to my sweet baby. Yeah, hi, sweet girl. You love him. Alright, let's talk to Doctor Strange.
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius's serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter,
how are you out there, bro?
Thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed.
Channeling your inner Hobbs. It looks very comfortable.
I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
I'm a straight-up baller, dog.
The energy in the Abbey is electric right now.
Static, even.
So I hear we kicked Dracula's undead butt? That's freaking awesome.
We? Okay, let's see. We only got one in the ever-flowing glade. Let's wait until we have 2 keys before we go run out and grab stuff.
I don't know if I could have reversed the effects of the sunlight serum with my magic. It's best that it didn't come to that.
Okay, we sleep.
New York is full of dark corners and clandestine meeting points. I love it.
Morbius is out cruising through Soho. About to fry some chicken thighs. Delicious. Are you breading them or... Alright, what's the deal? Frying and not sautéing, so I can only assume. Ebony. The cat is in Agatha's room.
You are a cute little shapeshifter.
3 compliments? Hell yeah. And Caretaker's room is open again, so let's look around for more journal pages. Wanderer in the Storm. We already know about the scattered dolls. The curious little girl. Anything else over here? Okay. Then Charlie in the main room.
Hello, my sweet girl.
Bone Candle. The premium sketchbook. We have a bunch of those. Grave Dirt. I think after the, like, end game stuff, you can still... you can still up the hero friendship level, so we still want to keep collecting gifts even if we have them.
All taken care of.
Alright, got another detonate. Apply 1 week. Ooh. No Thanos in this one, but post-Hulk, definitely. Alright, ice skating uphill, Blade. Hero is injured.
What's the latest intel? This stuff is actionable.
Bloodthirsty
Let's shut it down.
spelunkers and playing with firearms. Okay.
Ready for some
Heroes,
hero work?
Bloodthirsty spelunkers. We have to send an NYC defender of level 18 and playing with firearms. So let's send... Let's go on ahead and run both of these. You're an NYC defender. Breaded thighs, any
If I had
favorite
time, I'd take
breading
care of these
spices?
myself,
Paprika.
But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
Paprika and a little pinch of cayenne goes into any flour mixture that I use in breading stuff. Yeah, that paprika, garlic powder, buttermilk if you got it. Let's send
I'll make it my highest
him
priority.
and play with firearms.
I'm ready to chew butts and kick bubblegum.
Gross.
Stay out of trouble.
And then we'll put Blade into combat therapy, do another intel cache mission, get enough intel to send him right back out.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Boom. Silent partner, buy and sell resources. Cosmic inspiration. Buy and sell resources, please. We got a lot of extra gloss.
Give me a sec. Okay, so if this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to... Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Mistform, Daywalker, Bands of Fire, applies 1 bleed, and Holy Gift. Let's do Daywalker and Mistform.
I'm here if you need me.
Let's see, we're good on agility serums. Go to craft one more.
This should be useful.
Spend the 10 skill essence there.
This will do nicely.
We got plenty of those. Piercing Charms, Blessed Blades, Focusing Beacon, Nanite Edge. Let's save the rest of our attack essence. Okay. Yard upgrades.
Yeah, I had my eye on that too.
Now Spider-Man is a healer, kind of. Combat therapy, Blade, in you go.
Ready for more?
That's a heroic. That's a heroic, but we're saving them up. Heroic skill.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs.
Ghost Rider, what
Don't
about
switch
you?
us
Skill. All the stuff we have to upgrade is skills and heroics. Skill. Detonate heroic. Okay. Combat bonus, friendship XP, and plus 10 power. Who else does a bunch of area abilities? Storm.
Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
Ooh, gain 4 counter at mission start? Dang, Storm.
Later.
Logan.
Hunter, you look confused.
We are both old, correct?
Ouch. I feel young at heart.
I mean, we have both been around for a very long time. Some things are still beyond me, like the microwave.
It's a magical
Yeah, so
hotbox. You know
glad
how to
when
work
indoor
that.
plumbing became a thing.
Technology has become too much.
I bet if you ask Tony, he'd disagree. I get what you're saying, But don't think of it as just the stuff that beeps and lights up.
Give me an example.
During my time with the X-Men, I saw a lot of what Professor Xavier's tech did to help people. He used it for good causes. Change isn't always a bad thing.
Cerebro is pretty dope.
Exactly.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
All right, Tony.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Purchase and equip a new Hunter head prop. I wonder what you look like with a hood or a mask. People love the secret identity thing.
Thanks, Hunter.
We can do that just from here. We get our little tiny ones. We go back to the good ones. All right. Tony, where'd you go?
What's up, Sunshine?
There we are.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
All right. Anybody else got things to say to me? Nope. Mission time. We need another intel cache. Protect Hydra device for an intel cache with Captain America. Get an legendary artifact and legendary gamma coil if we defeat enemies that are hard. Our next story mission. And summoning circle for epic blueprints. Our next story mission gives us rare gamma coil and credits. So let's go on ahead and do this Protect Hydra device. Play 3 attack for an additional intel cache? Yeah, let's do it. Let's take Cap and Ileana. Fury Totem's real good. Evil Eye Totem applies to marked. Ooh. Let's go. 1 shield, 3 swords. That works. That math is mathin'. Protect the device. Defeat all the enemies before they can destroy the device. Okay.
Whatever that device is, Hydra would rather destroy it than allow us to capture it for analysis.
Still they persist.
To cure your allies, use a move to highlight your ally with a move cursor. We just gotta be careful not to do that when we're trying to bunch people into each other.
Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
Okay. Let's taunt quick, and it draws a card. Pow!
Leave some for the rest of us.
Taunt quick and draw a card. +1 moves this turn. Redraw that one. Limbo's Grasp. Sea salt, evaporated cane juice, onion powder, black pepper, paprika, celery powder, and garlic powder. Should be pretty good. I don't use much like cane stuff in my Jim Jams, so. Alright, here's how we're gonna do this. we're gonna put this guy. Gain 205, block, and 1 counter and taunt all enemies. We want that on Captain America. So we're gonna put the portal here. Paprika, you've already got it in there. You just gotta make sure paprika on chicken is so good. And this is forceful knockback and on KO gain 1 counter. I don't really need the counter that badly. Marinating in pickle. Super good. So you get slung there.
Now that was something.
Then he does concealed. The fool.
I'm on.
Pow.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Deadly ground. So we're gonna blow this up.
Here we go.
And that'll reveal that guy. Let's do Hunter. Hunter goes over here. Hey, can interrogate. And then this guy gets knocked back over here.
You were too weak for
That
this.
taunts that guy. Hey, Cap. I've got this. And just because we have the stuff to spare, Cap, please throw that box at a dude. Bonk. All right. And the dog. We're interrupted. We counter. A crossbones? Oh no. That's okay. We can deal with him.
I suppose it was only a matter of time.
That shield of yours will make a fine trophy.
Oh
I think I will
my.
give it to the captain as a gift.
Ileana, interrogate this man.
While you still can.
Bang! If target is targeting plus 77 damage. Knockback and taunt. How far can we knock you back? Not far enough. How far can we knock you back? Not far enough. Then let's mix them up a little bit. If we do our other Blade Storm... If we do Blade Storm, that'll pop... maybe. That's pretty good.
Their time is short.
I'm starting to see how all those stories about you got started.
We still got to play one more Captain America attack ability. May as well do it while we have the chance. Get him, Cap. We don't need to use any of this. All right, we're good.
It's nice of Lilith to keep restocking the practice dummies for us.
You're okay, Cap. You're okay.
You drop this. Your father.
Can't wait to shut you up. Someone order a sandwich.
Let's get his attention. And even though he will die if we do nothing, let's mind better. Yeah, get him. And then let's spang this man.
Can't say I feel bad about that one.
Ready?
And bam!
But I'm gonna live.
I've got 2 moves. Can I boot this man?
More than
Bam! Let's do... discard you, gain an extra move. Let's see. If Captain America is to attack that guy, we gotta put her right there. So Hunter, you go stand here. And Cap.
Keep tiring yourself.
Pow!
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware.
Shoulder check to
courtesy of
victory.
Hydra. Good work.
Now we have all of the actual tools that we need to do these missions. Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Ugh, reptilian blood tastes terrible.
All right, we got Nico, Steve, and Magic Steve. Nico, we're super high up friendship-wise. Steve, we're at 3, and Cap, we're at 3. So let's hang out with Captain America.
No Hydra agents go against us and get to walk away more than once.
Ileana, also a consideration. I think we're real good with Ileana. Yeah, she's up at 3.
Some of my old war buddies want to get a drink with us.
Let's practice. Let's have a drink. Ooh, working out's pretty good for Cap. Getting spotted by Steve Rogers. What an honor.
It's good to have you around, Hunter. You don't treat me like some of the others.
An octogenarian.
How so?
America didn't exist in your time. With you, I get to be Steve from Brooklyn. Just a guy with a shield.
I am slow to trust, but I have a good feeling about you.
I can say
The
same.
best of America.
You have your own legend to deal with. That expectation must give you some trouble.
It can be hard to live up to what everyone thinks I am.
Then don't. Live up to your ideals. Everything else will fall into place. Like it or not, your words and actions carry
He would
a lot of
never,
weight.
Rob.
Don't
He's
lose
not a
sight of that.
doctor.
Thanks. I will keep that in mind.
He's a captain.
Sorry.
I joined the military. I didn't go to school.
Let's get back to it. This is better than a wartime mail call.
Premium sketchbook. Captain America is an artist. Okay, anything else we got? Our lazy chest has popped, so let's go pick that up. Give me them loots. Free agility, sir. Not bad. We want a combat bonus, so let's go map. Agatha's Altar. This way.
I doubt a blood sacrifice is what they had in mind.
Let's put a book and a purify book.
It seems my offering was accepted.
Free arcane key. Tree. Blessed relic. Very nice. Nobody else got anything to say to us, right? Sleepy time. Alright, we have our intel cache. Blade should be healed and ready to go on his next mission, and we can do more story.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank, but I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Oh,
Charlie.
Maybe this was her idea of a joke.
I don't know if the tower bells are like some kind of secret or a hint that it's leading me to something.
Huh. Of all the things to use magic for.
Okay, fancy stuff for Tony. Beachy waves for Nico. Unauthorized biography of Captain Marvel for Blade, ironically. He's got a crush, and Carol would hate it. So, let's see what Steve has to say. First off, Carol. The paintings in my room keep floating around. Anything I can do? I'm trying to read, and all that hovering makes it hard to concentrate. Again, it goes to show that Seraphimium incantations are good for nothing. Perhaps Feralion would yield more permanent results? Yeah, whatever you say. Can you make it stop? Can you bear it a little while longer? My presence is required in the forge for a particularly sensitive refinement. No sweat. I'll cover them with sheets or something. Can someone else from the spooky crew help her out, preferably before Carol angers the possessed paintings? Too late. They're agitated. I'll be in the war room until this gets resolved. How curious. When I arrived, the paintings were becalmed and in their proper place. You can thank me later. Sewage crisis continues. Employees strike after vicious attacks. Perpetrators are still on the loose and described as feral, aggressive, with sharp teeth. Do I need to say it, or do we all know it's vampires? My contract says explicitly I do not do sewage jobs. I can see how you'd be confused with the fighting vampires together and all, but I want to be clear. You do not have a contract with us. I know, not with you, with them. You know, companies with the logos you see right before the start screen. I'll talk to legal. Cap says, I enjoyed spending time with you, Hunter. No time to sit still. Meet me in the yard. We should talk.
You know, when I first heard about Lilith and her apocalypse, I was skeptical that a resurrected half-demon warrior from the 17th century was going to be our best shot at beating her forces of darkness back.
I thought we'd use guns.
Nico and company made the right call when they raised you from the dead. because I'm pretty sure you're the one who's going to save the day.
I'm the video game protagonist. Let's go. Team effort.
I am not going to save the day alone. We all are, as a team.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You know how to lead a team in the right direction.
You think I have what it takes to be a leader?
No, Hunter. I know you have what it takes. You just need time to stew. Grow into yourself.
I'm getting glazed by Captain America.
Wet. A light breeze would have knocked me over. Not what you call captain material. But I didn't give up. And I won't let you either.
Captain America and his combo partner game block. We love it. All right.
The Abbey exudes.
Intel caches. 25% chance to chain one bleed. Spread the love. Excellent, excellent. Shield of the Seraphim and Vapor of Valtor. Fantastic.
Do you remember the bell?
Blade, get in there.
Keep you out.
I'm ready when you are. Central will crack the code. This intel is hot.
I just
Hunter.
have to borscht.
We
Look
shouldn't
for
sit
it
on
like
for
the
long.
plague and the city that never sleeps.
Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually
So
were.
3
We'd be in trouble.
days and mystical. I have to Stroganoff. All-time critical information. Beast worked out that we just have to locate the devices concealing Plague's brainwaves. Nightcrawler and Shadowcat teleport to all their locations, destroying them. Cerebra functioning again. Professor X zeroed in on Plague. She's sedated and in Hydra's care. As soon as we send a hero their way, Professor Xavier, Beast, Shadowcat, and Nightcrawler are ready to go. So we want someone mystical, level 18. Off you go, Wanda.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Pick
And
your
then for
target,
the
Hunter.
next one, the city that never sleeps, we have to send an Avenger at level 18. Cap is level 18,
Thanks, Hunter.
right? Yeah, Cap will go on that next mission. Robbie Reyes adds a new post to Superlink. Can someone settle a bet? Is astronaut ice cream actual ice cream, like with a cone and everything? Or is it in a cup? Neither. It's a freeze-dried block of Neapolitan foam. Ah! You both owe me. And what's it made of? On Earth, usually milk, fat, and sugar. So what's it made of beyond Earth? In the Kindar system, astronaut ice cream is, well, astronaut. I'm told it tastes like chicken. Even though I won, I feel like I lost something. Let's get our stuff.
This should be useful.
Even though we're trying to stock up on our heroic essence.
Oh, you are gonna.
We
love
do
this.
need battlefield scanners. Whisper Web. What does this allow us to do? Pay intel to modify general missions or full force. Shove applies forceful, not back into Runa force. Terran tastes like pork. So I've heard. Same. Let's do Cosmic Inspiration and unlock our challenges. And then we
give me
go
a
get
sec.
an artifact.
Okay.
Ow!
Sometimes I even impress
Brooklyn
myself.
Handshake, Reinforcement, Wrath, and Holy Gift. Let's do Brooklyn Handshake and this Holy Gift. Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Time to take it to the next level.
Upgrade Brooklyn Handshake.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Last sight for 90. And we don't use any dark abilities. It's a different playstyle that we don't really shift to.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Spread the love, though.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
And his stuff is all heroic and skill. Alright. Bunch of XP and 10 power. The size of area abilities.
My lucky day, huh? Let's do it.
There we go. She has area taunts that are pretty effective. Cap?
I'm not sure what to think about the grotto. It's not big enough to swim laps. Its only real purpose is for lounging and soaking up the sun.
Delicious, delicious sun.
From what I understand, it reminds Robbie and Nico of home.
As long as it isn't distracting to the team, I guess we can chalk it up to morale building. No need to pass on my griping. I get enough Cap hates the water jokes. I don't. Not really.
I hate
what
the
I
cold.
Is losing decades of my life to the sea. But if it means I'm still around to do my part, I can't hate it too much.
Nico got a problem.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
I saw Robbie a little earlier. He seemed a little withdrawn. A few words might go a long way. I've got compliments for days, baby.
Oh, thanks,
Done.
Hunter.
What's up, Hunter?
Your
I love you, buddy.
mastery of supernatural flame is magnificent.
That means a lot coming from you.
Nice fire,
Can
dickbag.
I help you? Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Alright, what's this other war room upgrade? Should be able to afford it. Maybe. No, we need 200 credits?
I'm here.
200! Oof.
I miss my students back at the school, but we'll be reunited.
I would have thought so, but it's good to hear
Oh,
those
there's
bells
8.
again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn.
Well, I guess we gotta go do some work then. Defeat enemies. Let's go on ahead and do this hard mission. And get that legendary artifact. We're gonna have to bring our endgame. Use environmentals to KO 2 enemies in 1 turn. For an arcane key, we can absolutely do. Fingers crossed. Let's do it. We take Hunter. And then I think we gotta go beast mode on this, so we take Cap. Fury and Evil Eye. Cap should give us enough card draw, and we can do some fun stuff with Mark if we're clever. Okay, fingers crossed, Rob. I may have just signed myself up for an absolute ass whipping.
Maybe I should be flattered.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
We are heading in.
228 block and 1 counter. Photon beam damages and taunts enemies in a line. Cosmic ray if the targeting on KO game encounter and does a 50% chance to do 1 stun. Nobody is targeting her. Yeah, we shall see. Quick punch. What does 1 step ahead do? Draws until I have 4 cards in my hand. Cool, 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 cool. Knock back both of those guys.
You are too weak for this fight.
Okay. So we're going to dig in.
Looks like you could use a hand.
That taunts all those guys, and we get counter.
You're never too old to improve.
What's this?
Be broken.
What else we got? That'll blow up for 115 and make another little guy there. Spang.
Nice armor. Pity if someone punched a hole in it.
Draws us 2 cards. Fists of Radiance is knockback, and on KO we draw a card. Does 105. I think we redraw this. That'll draw 2 cards? Sure. Knee strike and bring it on? Okay. Yeah, good for turn 1. Knee strike is taunt each enemy in an area, gain 1 counter. Cosmic Ray, Morningstar. Those guys are already all taunted. Okay, so let's do Cosmic Ray on KO, gain another counter. So it's just those guys are targeting. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's do marked to all of these guys.
Ready up.
Let's obliterate some dogs, yeah? We need... They're marked, so we get back our card block.
And what did we learn today?
Let's heal... Nope, Cap doesn't need the healing. So then let's redraw Morningstar. Deadly Ground is great. Okay, Captain Marvel.
One more time. Here we go.
Ba-boom!
Is that all?
Must bleed to restore our strength.
$105 knee strike, and that'll get us another marked, right? Yeah. Pow.
Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string?
Let's use Hunter to... shoulder check that guy. Captain Marvel still has to use this to blow up that guy.
It's about time.
There's our objective complete. Right, is that everybody? I think that's everybody that we can attack. Island's targeting Hunter. Let's redraw this one.
Do not bother running.
Let's just take these dudes off the table.
Teach you that? I know she's secretly a badass.
Tactician. Exactly what we want. All right.
That was something.
Resisted. No health for you. Ah, now I've got a bunch of little weenie guys. No problem.
This is still happening. This'll be fun. Roger that.
Tactician.
Help is at hand.
The best defense.
Going in. They're not going to like this.
Pow!
It's over for you. Target confirmed.
Let's see, do we have another quick thing? That draws a card for each KO, but doesn't actually kill them. Yeah.
Move with me.
Teamwork pays off.
Hero can never have more block than their maximum health.
Watch my back.
And then I guess let's discard this knee block. We've got 2 moves. Bam! The last little bit we needed.
At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rentamercs have no gumption.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Yeah! We got 2 keys. Nice. Charlie Warley.
Feeling good today, girl.
Okay.
Hunter.
What up?
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
No, it's good. It's my house, technically.
What shall we chat about? Why, hello, Hunter.
Anybody got anything to say to me? No, this is an opportunity for us to go back out and make another offer. Chicken mushrooms. Where is the... There it is.
is what they had in mind.
Let's break a wand.
It seems my offering was accepted.
Another arcane key. Very Shakespearean of us. Okay. Back up at Agatha's cottage. Down to Gideon's Cross. And back in the hollow in the Sanctum of Envy. Did that one, did that one. Where is the other chest here? Was there a pathway back here that I missed? I mean, I know where the location is, so clearly I've gotten it before. It doesn't look like that's a thing that I can break. Yeah.
He does not seem interested in breaking that.
I should be staring right at it. It's probably... Oh, it's that one that's underground. Ah, okay. That's down here. Let's save them for the legendaries. Kapow! Cool. I never use those. I might just scrap them. Everflowing Glade goes here. Make sure we're pointed in the right direction. Open up the chest in Gideon's Cross. Demolition Squad. Radius of area of effect abilities increased by 50 per all heroes. So if we want to take Wanda, now's our time to do it. In the Garden of Envy, baby, don't you know that I love you? Pick up the plant. Hunter, it's right there. Pick up the plant. Wait. That way 2 is the wrong way. Ah, this one's right. $39 credits. Ba-bam. A hard day's night. We've been working like a dog. Let's get some sleep and do it again. Charlie Warley. All right,
I will
I'm
see
gonna
if
take
I
a
can
quick
find you a
break.
treat later.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Gonna stare at our dog for a bit. Back in a flash. We're back for more. Who's the best girl?
Hey.
Okay. Reaper. Excellent. Chaos reigns and draw a card.
Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
One more go, Cap.
Thanks, Hunter.
We need another 43 credits.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Okay, we need... It's a yard up... Or that's just a combat schematic, so let's go with that one, because we're going to need more to upgrade the Whisper Web. So we need an artifact, we need credit. Legendary combat item. That's great, but we need to save up.
Please tell me it's not another one.
It's a wand, the
Incredible.
Golden Branch. Nice.
If it were up to Tony, you'd probably be stuffing that item into some machine right about now. Very impersonal.
Tony's level 9. We got to do one more mission with Supreme Focus for channeling Hex. First mission card is free. Ooh, with the debrief station. It's very good. Utility belt, draw 2 cards for a specific hero. Excellent. Bleeding Edge, purchase secondary stat modifications for heroes. Complete 5 missions with Storm. We did that, and that'll add villains, choose enemies, and missions. Okay, that's for the threat room. Combat item slot 3. Yes, that's what we want. And Hell's coming with me for a legendary blade. Immediately gain multiple training levels. Done all that. Craft epic quality items at the item bench and increase ability options when analyzing gamma coils. So we need to take Wanda on a mission and get a bunch of
What have you
artifacts.
got for me, boss? This is some of my best work.
Call to arms, quick jab,
Big Toad's
mind
Fortune Mystery,
breaker,
never close.
and the best defense. Let's do best defense and quick jab. No. Let's do best defense and mind breaker. And then we'll break Mindbreaker for essence. Where's Hunter stuff? That's Captain America, Captain Marvel, Blade, Deadpool, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider. Salvage for us. Kabam. Don't need it. Charm of Clarity. We can afford another nanotech weave, but we've got 8 of them, so we don't really need them. Blessed Blades are nice, not essential. Mana Edge, we're at 5, 5, 4, Evil Eye. That was useful.
This should be useful.
Let's get another one of them. Logan needs help.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Upgraded Dark Hunter ability? Sure.
Thanks, Hunter.
Iron Man fanfic for Tony. Illustrated history of the Squadron Supreme. I don't know who that's for. Captain Marvel would like that.
Back again. I think we've got something for everyone.
New and improved.
That's incredible.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
I want this Chaos Reigns.
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
Card draw is always good. On KO game on strengthened. That'd actually be pretty good. Okay. Gotta spend a little money to make a little money. Ugh, takes so much. Increase level to 20 and 10 strength with knockback distance. Who do we want knockback with?
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
There we go.
Later.
I did your thing.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Got another Mindbender.
I still say we should have built. Let's do this.
$100 skill lessons. I'm pretty sure I can salvage something for that.
All right then.
Type. So what's a skill that I don't really use or need? I've got a whole bunch of immolates. Let's do it. Salvage and immolate.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
I'm sure we'll be fine, my guy.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Boom.
See you around.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
So we need money. Ain't that always the way? Any other little greeblies? Anybody else got stuff to say? Spider-Man out in the yard.
What's good?
¿Qué pasa? Hey, Pete.
Still can't believe all these changes happening with Eddie. The Venom symbiote. Not sure if you know this, but I used to wear that thing. I mean, it
Currently,
was
I
hard
think
enough when it was
Mary
just an
Jane
alien.
is wearing it.
Now, I'm pretty sure that green fire would have really cooked the old spider keister.
It must be difficult seeing all that power go to another.
What? No way. I mean, sure, there were advantages to having the symbiote. Saved a fortune on dry cleaning. But, end of the day, the more I wore that thing, the less myself I started to feel.
It all comes down to control.
Yeah, that's the thing.
There you go.
The symbiote doesn't necessarily control you.
The symbiote
It just
isn't about
brings
control,
what's
it's about
inside to the
cooperation.
surface. Eddie hated my guts long before he met that thing. And that hate bubbled its way up physically, in a really horrific and grotesque way. All your mother did was give him a new paint job.
I understand.
Do you? I wasn't at my best
Like,
when I wore that thing.
Venom
Kind of a
isn't
spider
a
joke to
guy
lot of
who's being controlled by an alien
if what you just said
parasite.
is true,
He's
what
a
does that say
dude
about
who
me?
agrees with the parasite,
you
and they
had
both
the
mutually hate
self-awareness
the
and
same
willpower
dude.
to take it off.
That and an enormous church bell, but thanks, Hunter. I appreciate it.
I still cannot imagine you wearing the symbiote.
My design was a bit more classic than Eddie's or your mother's. All things aside, I look pretty cool in that thing. Been thinking about bringing it back.
We have an
The design,
excuse.
not the cannibalistic alien symbiote.
Heroes! Spider-Man, customization, combat outfit, symbiote suit, equipped. Gray symbiote suit, red symbiote suit. Ooh, looks pretty slick. Let's go on ahead and do our white spider symbiote guy. I like the hoodie. What else we got for his default? Technically, quite nice. Night Shift is a pretty cool suit. Foundational for the Fantastic Four stuff. Hunter Spider's pretty dope. Military grade, eh. Neighborhood, classic. White symbiote suit it is. Gotta take that boy on a mission. Chaos reigns out. Chaos reigns in. Let's take Detonate will be another one that we have to upgrade. Let's add this other Chaos Reigns. Alright. Take out Unleashed and put in Quick Toss. That one's already done. Great sake, Daywalker. We've already got the Make 'em Bleed. Relentless we already have. Alright. We just need to upgrade Daywalker, really.
Ready for more?
How much are we going to need? 200.
Peace.
Okay. Let's go get some cash. Epic Blueprints, Epic Artifact, Gamma Coil and Blueprints. Easy for epic credits, epic skills, rare credits. Let's do the Defeat Turned Hydra and get some easy. Fill the soul meter 2 times for extra credits. Yeah. Ghost Rider and Hunter. I'll take the Witch. Battlefield scanner, and confirm. Let's go, Sparky!
We serve until the end.
Demolition Squad.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
That is the way. My strength grows further. Make way for vengeance.
Alright, what else we got? Draw a card every time they KO an enemy for 2 turns.
Vengeance is needed. The fire burns brighter still.
Let's do... Let's redraw this one.
Hell has chosen you. It is suffer the pain of your victims.
Ho ho ho.
You are too weak for this fight.
Let's see, I gotta fill the souls meter one more time. Uh-oh. We don't have anything else that's quick. Let's redraw... Oh, we got this. That's quick.
Let's try this.
Leave some for the rest of us.
You have been judged.
You're getting pretty good at that. Just a scratch.
Wanda takes a shot. Reinforcements come in.
More lambs to the slaughter.
We have control of the situation.
Looks pretty good to me.
Only the innocent are spared. You doom yourself by assuming association. Accept your fate.
Hopefully they learned their lesson.
Easy peasy.
Oh no, that's wishful thinking.
My power grows.
Let's do a hangout with... Robbie's at 3, Storm's at 2. Let's hang out with Storm. What gift are we going to give her? Do we do... World's grossest candy? No. Madripoor in pictures? Maybe. That's for Wanda. Human anatomy? I don't think she's a big metaphile. That or we love bomb Ileana. Or Robbie. Robbie needs some.
Feels like the first step toward rebirth.
Let's make up for that lost time. Watching a movie. Let's do Reading by the Fire. She's an event.
After all that's happened, I find myself most upset about what I left behind in the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Let's take that bitch back.
A collection of DVDs. I know it's irrational to want them back, but I can't stop thinking of them.
I hope it was not the Tony Stark experience, the musical stylings and lifestyle lessons of Tony Stark.
I swear it wasn't. Is that even real?
No idea. I assume it could be. So what was on your collection?
Old musicals. They brought me comfort during the difficult times in my childhood.
This was like her thing with old sitcoms in the
Simple
MCU
times
version.
In a simpler world. I know it wasn't like that, not really. But I always wondered if it could be. What a wonderful gesture.
My tongue and I are taste buds.
Eddie. Alright, let's run around, pick up our Greeblies. Check for Everbloom. And we go to bed. Gameplay loop is pretty satisfying in this game. So we're going to do it again. Scarlet Witch loves me. Hello, Hunter. It was good to hang out with you. I'd certainly do it again. If you could use a break, I was thinking of watching a movie in the common room. Love a morning movie.
Is this another movie night? And if so, where's Nico?
It's not an official movie night. It's more of my way of saying thank you for being a friend. I didn't have many growing up. Wasn't exactly the popular kid, if you know what I mean.
Me either.
It was the horns.
Let me guess. People were afraid of you.
Goes with the whole hunting and killing demons line of work. Most people find it off-putting.
You save people's lives, and they repay you with fear. Typical.
They were scared of what I had to do to protect them. More specifically,
Wanda, you said 3 words and wiped out an entire group of
Did
people.
it bother you? Being feared?
Not at all.
Well, it bothered me. Made my life hell. In Transia, it was just me and my brother Pietro for a long while. We wandered from village to village, begging, doing odd jobs, scrounging by any way we could.
That sounds impossibly hard.
We survived. It's why we had to. That was the hardest part.
Oh?
When I was a child, Transia was very poor. Our parents could find no work. One day, my father stole bread to feed us. A mob chased him into our neighborhood. I was terrified for him. I told them to stop, and half of them turned to stone. I didn't mean to. I didn't understand my powers or how to use them, but I got scared, and people died. But the worst of it, Father pointed at me and cried out, "Witch." And then he was part of the mob, and they were after me. Pietro grabbed me and ran, faster than any person can run. We realized we could never go back. We were different.
So, not Magneto's kid in this version.
That explains a lot about you, Wanda.
How so?
You're hard as hell.
The toughest, most resilient people are often forged in tragedy.
I don't feel tough or resilient. Survival isn't a moral triumph, Hunter.
Amen.
You managed to evade the chaos. That's all.
But that also means that you have the
I felt like my
empathy
life was
of
cursed with
understanding
misfortune, heartache, and pain ever since.
other people's struggles.
It wasn't until
That's the
recently
purpose.
that I began to feel that curse lift.
What changed?
You. I met you, and you saved me. So, thank you for being a friend. Didn't know how much I needed one like you.
That's the purpose of community. We can't lift it on our own. 25% chance to debuff a random enemy near her each time. Nice. That's a good bonus. Okay, how's it going, common room?
This is what you were after, right?
I mean, one of those is clearly better. I now own a lot of the best defense.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, war room upgrade. Shield exchange.
Things are looking up around here.
So now we can buy common gamma coils, buy intel, or sell intel for more credits. Excellent. Useful stuff.
I'm here if you need me.
I miss my students back at the school.
Carol, you need help?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Gain a friendship level with... Alright, I'll try.
Thanks, Hunter.
Agatha always knew how to
Buy
put
another
a
only
smile on
Ghost
my
Rider,
face.
dealing with difficult coworkers, another unauthorized biography.
Hunter,
What
triple
up,
shot
player?
macchiato with oat milk and some of those thin dark chocolate shavings. Fair trade, of course. Make sure you're writing this down. No big deal if they don't have fair trade.
That is not the usual order. Everything okay?
No big deal.
Sorry, Hunter, there's an apparition in my room. It keeps me up all night by rattling chains and making scary noises.
Caretaker once called your room the Crypt of Demons. It is just a name. That room was a lot of things, but it was never a crypt.
Well, I was going to say it's definitely Robbie pranking me, but thanks for the horrifying new thought. Okay, so my urgent issue. The reason I called you over here.
You said, Hunter, I need help. It is urgent. Come here. Do not ask for a coffee.
Can you please get me a coffee?
Dick.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Ooh. We found that it's not about how hard you strike the target, but where you land that blow. Find just the right spot, and there'll be a feather in the wind. Right spot. Right spot. Shove applies forceful knockback until the end of turn. Nice.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to
Okay,
take
what do
way
we want?
longer than it has to.
First mission
There's
card
something
is
to be said of
free.
a careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical
Combat slot
documents
3.
themselves.
Also, it's a Zen thing then. You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you?
Bam!
What have you got for me, boss? Let me do my... Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Wrath, Immolate, Hexbolt, and Unleashed. Wrath, and we'll scrap this one.
An undeniable essence of power.
Okay.
Find more coil, send it my way.
Hey,
Pet the
Charlie
dog.
Warley puppy face.
New combat item is this, the Rune of Force for 30 attack essence. Which we are low on essence, baby. Oof.
This should be useful.
Focusing beacon is pretty good though. Anti-material charm we're okay with.
Caretaker
Okay.
could have at least left.
Evil doesn't taste good. Neither should we.
We gotta become besties, Wanda. 4 counter at mission start. Excellent. So we're gonna have to take her on a
Let's
couple
do
of...
this.
Best defense. That's what we need skill lessons for. Let's chew up this 40 block one. We've got too many immolates, so we're about to get the essences for that. Cool. Okay.
Later.
Inventory, Captain America. Edit the deck. This best defense. We want to remove the mod. And salvage. The one that we have is draw 2 cards. So we're going to take that one out. Put this one in. We can actually salvage this one for a bunch of essence, and then the next time that we get it, we upgrade that, and then we put 2 in our deck. Oh, we already have the upgrade. Great.
Nice to get some fresh air. Time to take it to the next level.
That one.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
And then let's go ahead and do the same thing
Ready
for
for more?
Ghost Rider. Right, that'd be 69 damage till the end of the turn.
Fire burns brighter.
Bam! Ghost Rider. Edit deck. Salvage this extra immolate. We don't need it. We do need another lash and another... We can upgrade our Hell's Fury. Right, so let's take out this one. Put in this one. Gain 2 souls plus 1 redraw. We can take out... No, Hellmouth is okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. We'll put in Retribution.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah. Okay, so we need an additional copy of Lash and an additional copy of Retribution.
Peace.
Well, that worked out really swimmingly, y'all, so let's see if we can't do it again. Operations Assault, an epic artifact. Gamma Coil Legendary, Stop the Helicopter. Over in New York, we got Blueprints. Legendary Intel Cache with normal or more credits. Let's go this one. It's a big Intel Cache, eh? I want to... Let's see here. Vial of Shadows. And Evil Eye Totem. We don't use obsidian athames. All right. Go Team Pleather.
They're particularly fascinated with me.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
We'll make short work of it.
All the help I need. Upon yourself.
Go get him, big guy.
I'm starting to believe it.
Try this.
Bam, bam.
Whatever gets the job done.
We want to keep Morbs hidden. Do we drain soul it, or do we... Is it 46? Yeah, we drain soul. Do we? That'll just equalizer. Yeah, let's go and take out this dog. Never mind, I won't do it. Train saw. Oh, I should have left her alive. He would have gotten an additional hit on the guy. Crap. Okay. That's fine.
So long have we waited for your blood. We will not be denied. We smell more than children.
Alright, we gotta do... Oh, no worries, buddy.
Your actions have consequences.
In another hour or so, I will be doing the same, so... let's see. Savage Swipe, Forceful Knockback, if target has bleed, and it's quick. But will that count? Alright, so let's try this. Chain 3. That one's marked. That'll get us our card playback.
Was it worth it?
It won't get us our card playback. Okay.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
That'll get us our card playback. Let's do... Target enemy, they attack a random ally, and we gain 1 counter. Let's see what kind of damage we can pull off first. Let's go ahead and redraw you. Pulse Fury is pretty good. Let's redraw you. Judgment is even better. Yeah.
Have I seen that before? You're getting pretty good at that.
No one is to blame.
Go get him.
I've been waiting.
I doubt they'll take that.
Get
game
wrecked.
tonight, but we can always hope.
Hydra gone wild in Manhattan.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Hola.
We got Greeblies. Scarlet Witch is out in the grotto?
Bunazua.
Compliment.
There are few who could endure what you have and still remain standing.
I'm not completely healed yet, but this is helping.
Friendship level. Got it. Sleep. Good thing we had all those gifts for the Scarlet Witch. Superlink says... Alright. Shield Intel Drop Bot. Class SIGINT Origin Flavor Aid. Clearance Silver. Earthquakes in Agarashima connected to recent escalation Green Dawn activity. Multiple intercepts indicate rapid escalation of rhetoric calling for mass human sacrifice. Suggest increasing group classification to A7, hostile end of days cult, Nick Fury, pre-authorizing technical support, poor redacted protocol. How do people go from damn, an earthquake to we need to throw the whole town into a crevasse? Some people will use any excuse for mayhem. I heard S.H.I.E.L.D. is working with Magma on this one. Hopefully she can undo the damage. She can, what, undo an earthquake? Yeah. And hold off a doomsday cult? She's quite formidable. Magma can undo an earthquake. Doomsday cult? Are we fermenting the dishes before washing them? I need a knife, but I don't want to catch anything trying to fish one out from the bottom of the sink. Hey, the Nartev. I washed them. You washed the plate and fork you used at dinner. I'll do it. Wash the dishes? No, I'll cut whatever you need cutting. My claws are handy in the kitchen. Chef Wolverine by day... Chef Wolverine, heroing by day, Julienning by night. I'd watch that show. Do not eat any food prepared by a guy with knives that come out of his arms. Don't do it. Yeah, doesn't wash his claws. Don't. When he's done with them, they go back into his arms. Don't do that. Don't eat food prepared by a guy who uses his internal arm knives to cook. It's bad. Anytime they show Wolverine slicing food, I go, ah.
Was feeling nostalgic and wanted to visit some old haunts. This is where it all started, you know. Where Agatha decided to take me under her wing and teach me all the magic tricks I wasn't supposed to know.
Agatha was daring. Often
yeah, it's handy for camping, but not in a food-safe environment.
On people she shouldn't.
That is not what I meant.
Right? Like,
I know.
If you're out cooking in the woods, if it's a survival thing, great. Always to have a knife on you.
She always believed in you, you know.
If I had a chef who was like, yeah, I keep my knife in my body. No, man.
Wanda, what was Agatha teaching you exactly?
I'm not so sure you want to know. Or I want to tell you.
Either way, I would rather there be no secrets between us. Secrets have a way of eroding trust.
Yeah, they do, and you're right. Okay, here it goes. Agatha thought I could prevent the Midnight Sun. Prevent the prophecy.
She said that?
Oh, let's use it.
I think she was training me to be you.
Wait. Do you mean to say she was training you to be the hunter? To be me?
The Agatha version of it.
Yes.
You know, I think you would make a fine hunter.
Oh, come on. No one here can do what you do.
Please, I'm glazed
Except
enough.
for you, maybe.
Well, luckily for us all, we don't have to find out. My girl Nico resurrected you. So it's not all left to me to screw up.
Yeah.
And
Don't worry,
believe me,
Wanda.
Hunter,
We'll fuck this
I
up
would have
together.
screwed it up. I haven't even been able to trust myself enough to go back to the library and continue my studies.
Well, I'm going to need you to
Don't
get back
want
up on that
anyone
horse. We got a
else
god to
to
fight.
end up like Agatha.
Wanda, you cannot continue being so afraid of your own shadow. You need to start learning to accept yourself.
I know. It's just a lot of guilt and shame to work through.
Wanda, you should never be ashamed of or feel guilty about your gifts.
I don't agree with that.
you work
Wanda's
through your
gifts
fears and become
Wanda's
more
gifts can be
comfortable standing
incredibly
in your
destructive, and she has the ability to
do
like
that for
take
me?
away a lot of people's
When I
agency.
am done
So
with you, Wanda, your
don't use
knowledge of
those.
the arcane will surpass even Dr. Spooky himself.
All right, deal. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Where's Carol? Carol, you're not at your post. Bam!
Thanks, Hunter.
Another Chaos Reigns, another Call to Arms. Dope. We can now afford more stuff from the Shield Exchange. Cool, cool, cool.
Central is ready to work. Just more evil junk.
Northern exposure
sleep?
in Alaska
Have hotties?
and safe in the safe by in the Hydra Vault.
These are the current priorities.
Let's go. We send an NYC defender. Professor Xavier sends a request for assistance even though you're in crisis. It doesn't mean there aren't young mutants in need of our help and guidance. I need a hero to retrieve a potential student from a remote and isolated village in Alaska. Level 19 NYC hero. We're sending Cap. He's not an NYC defender. Safe in the safe. Another NYC defender. He's not an NYC defender. So would that be Spidey and...
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that.
Wanda's not an NYC defender. We gotta boost up our little guys real quick.
I'm here if you need me.
How do you keep your mind from jellifying? Aliens, doomsday prophecies, demons, elder gods?
Are you experiencing existential dread spirals?
Yes. How do I stop my science-minded brain melting into whimpering sludge?
Drink heavily.
Make peace with this, Parker. Go with the flow and understand that you truly know very little.
That's sort of how I navigated the social quagmire of high school.
I suppose the same principles might apply.
So the universe is just like high school, where chaos reigns and who you sit with at lunch reflects your status?
Whatever helps you sleep at night, kid.
I mean, if entropy's the end state
Well,
of the
I'm saying
universe,
the midnight sun's
then
stable and
yeah,
we're
but
pretty okay at battling darkness.
that doesn't mean that you can't build. You
know
can't
what?
fight against it.
Perhaps the best way to get my head on straight is to learn to cook.
Oh.
I'm gonna try my hand at Aunt May's clam linguine.
What is it with you people and
Noodles
clams?
and seafood?
Yeah. I think it'll be my way of eating tentacled gods. I will literally eat my fears. Thanks, Hunter. I think that was helpful. The sky routinely cracks open these days, so I guess I really don't know anything.
Fair enough. Alright.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Ba-boom. Let's do a... secondary stat modifications, threat room, multiple training levels. Let's do one-man army.
Got more coil for me? Do I even want to know where you got this? I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. This is some of my best work.
We're gonna do Hell's Fury and Mistform. Because we have too many Chaos Reigns now.
Got any blueprints for us?
Crash a left, please.
Another tool in our fight against Lilith.
Thank you.
How can
we
help
actually
you,
craft that other one? Retribution. We need a rare blueprint for that. All right.
Good day, Hunter.
Daily sparring. Friendship XP and an epic blueprint and plus 10 power. Let's do Friendship XP for another NYC Defender.
This could be car.
Look at the size of that unit.
Now we are ready for the real thing.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
I would like to upgrade this lash.
I think we've got something for everyone.
And I would like to upgrade this Mistform.
Now I feel truly nasty.
Gross. Okay.
Do your thing.
Let's take a look at our inventory real quick. Wanda's got way too much stuff, so... Oh my god, come on. The best defense, we can scrap. Pain Pinata we're holding on to. Hell's Fury we're holding on to. Any additional immolates we can get rid of. That one's having trouble loading. Trapdoor we could salvage for attack essence since we don't really use it. We can salvage that for skill essence. It's pretty good. Three detonates Chaos Reigns. Let's go on ahead and scrap that one. Chaos Reigns, Chaos Reigns, Chaos Reigns. Now we should have enough to upgrade. Get rid of that. All right.
Time to take it to the next level. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
I don't need all those extra Hell's Furies. Can upgrade Pain Pinata. And we can upgrade Daywalker. Draw a card for each KO is super good.
But they're gonna get it either way.
Vapors of Altor is a skill. Let's do it.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome.
I am super good. Thanks, man. 50 more attack on resources. Okay.
New and improved.
All right, we're good.
See you around.
We can't apply a whole bunch of ability mods. We need to save our money because we're about to get a whole bunch of upgrades to buy. So we got to do money missions. We got to get XP, and we got to do New York City heroes. So let's capture a Hydra agent and get some credits. Play 4 abilities on Ghost Rider in the first 3 turns and KO 3 enemies targeting Hunter. Yeah. We need an NYC defender, so we will take Venom and Hunter. I'm on a mission from In God We Trust. A mission from America. Focusing beacon, battlefield scanner. And what else do we want? A money mission. Yeah. I'm on a mission for cash. Rules everything around me. Let's do this cursed effigy. Okay, let's go.
There's a Hydra unit nearby that seems to be using some sort of experimental equipment. Fortunately, Stark was able to home in on their signal.
I have not shaken their confidence.
If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
I will do as you ask.
All right. We have to play 4 Ghost Rider abilities in the first 3 turns.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Yeah, don't worry. One vulnerable and 1 marked to all Hydra. Yeah.
Loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
All the help I need.
We want...
It is time.
And then the dog blows up.
We will stoke the fires of hell with your soul. Prepare to die.
Yoink!
Targeting systems active.
Let's redraw this. And let's have Ghost Rider capture the agent.
Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert. We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
I got you, girl. Let's see, 3 vulnerable, right? Damage taken from attacks increased by 50% with 3 turns. Yeah.
Tracking target movement. Only the innocent will stay. All will be judged.
Bonk!
Lilith has damned you to hell.
Venom, if you would be a darling.
It's time.
And then we don't want to discard either of those, really. Gain 6 heroism. Do we want to save that? Yeah, I think we're okay. Next turn... to there. Next turn, we'll need to do stuff.
For the mother.
Corrupted, that's okay.
Return back.
Oof, Venom's hurting.
Got you for that.
Okay. That won't heal him all the way, but it's pretty good. Let's draw our 2 cards.
Welcome assistance.
Deadly Ground. Let's redraw Morningstar. Symbiotic Senses, draw 1 attack. The next 2 cards that you're consumed do not play Ravenous. Tasty Brains. So who's our biggest threat? That guy? Ate him.
Doesn't smell very tasty.
That guy's got taunted, and that guy's got vulnerable. So we want to... Alright, Tendril Strike, Tendril Strike. Environment attacks and deal cost 1 less arrows after 2 turns. We could use full force. That guy's gonna get killed when I bump that other dude into him, so we're looking for big... We're looking for big heroism. Okay, I know what we're doing.
It is our turn.
Chomp chomp.
You shouldn't have tried us.
He's gonna get 1 Ravenous back. Hunter can bop that one guy, and knock him out. And that's free. Can I bump him? The positioning didn't line up. Venom's still good. He's got those guys targeting him. Alright, we discard Drain Soul. Gain an extra move. We'll move over here. And we'd kick the dog. Venom takes 2 hits from the dogs, and we're okay.
Maybe I should be flattered.
We are winning.
Oh, we didn't do the Ghost Rider thing. Dang. Okay, kill 3 enemies targeting Hunter. Sure.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
No, I need Hunter cards. Bah!
Centuries ago.
I will see all that you have done.
Walk in the light. How invigorating.
None will be spared.
Your time has come.
What a bummer. All I did was pay gloss to... Ah, useless.
Lilith herself recognized me.
Resist?
You think you will fare
Resist!
Our time is shine. You're in trouble now. Anyone who attacks us is dead meat. We are too good for them.
Alright. Buy him. But he blows up. Ghost Rider. Shoulder check. And lethal embrace.
I am impressed.
like you've
That's a lot sloppier than I hoped for, but we're doing pretty well.
Hydra sends a search party.
Again! Venom on the cover of Ghost Rider. Oh, promos. We can join a hangout with Logan, join a hangout with Robbie, Venom.
Oh, I was talking to the symbiote. You did good too, Hunter.
We can finish out our Venom friendship level. Let's do it. Let's do playing cards. Ooh, fishing might be his jam.
And so I said,
"Get your hand off that lady's purse, or I'll eat your spleen."
That is one way to take care of a situation. What happened next?
Well, I went home hungry that night.
I hate battling on an empty stomach.
Oh yeah, these days, I always have a snack before going on patrol.
Is it hard to have a symbiote constantly affecting your emotions?
Actually, my symbiote often keeps me grounded. Its emotions
It's like a
certainly influence
personal
mine,
therapist.
but it never makes me do anything I don't want.
What about your hair?
So the symbiote is not forcing you to eat people's spleens?
I'll try anything once, as long as it's not an olive. Seriously, I hate olives.
Same, man. Let's see. Engines of Vengeance, Incredible Hulk 181, Premium Sketchbook, Factor. Well, if you'll try anything once, try the world's grossest candy.
You really know how to show an alien suit and its host a good
Dislike the legendary gift. Aww. Well, now I gotta compliment you.
We came, we saw, we did a thing. We just need a little batter, maybe some tartar sauce, and our night is set.
Quel bonheur. We got a couple of arcane keys, but only one gold chest, so we'll save it. All right. We got one more day to try and level up an NYC Defender, send them on their missions. So we'll do one more general mission kind of in between and then hit another story one. Downtime. If you're not busy, we're just hanging out looking for something to do.
This chapel brings back some old memories.
How? Your first time at the Abbey was when Peter and I brought you here.
True. It's just this place reminds me of the church where we fought Dracula.
I know what you mean. I find places like this calming.
Oh, I wish I felt the same. For me, they conjure up sorrow and anger.
What happened exactly?
Remember how I told you I used to be a reporter?
Prayed really hard for a guy to die.
I'm nothing like Parker. That boy exploited his heroism to make cash taking blurry photos. I was a journalist. I wanted to mix it up on the streets, uncover the types of corruption that exploits the little guy. speak truth to power and all that jazz.
That is very noble, Eddie. You seem destined to become a great hero.
I appreciate that. Maybe you're right. Unfortunately, at some point, I lost my way. Cut a few corners with an important story, didn't double-check my sources, and ended up embarrassing myself publicly.
Womp womp.
I lost my job.
That sounds hard, Eddie.
After my father disowned me, I ended up at a church that looked a bit like this chapel.
Looking for a new start?
Looking to end it all, actually. But that's when I was saved by a higher power.
Is that when you changed your clothes?
Yes. I didn't know it at the time, but Spider-Man had just rejected the suit. He'd used the church bells to drive it off. Both of us were feeling hurt and abandoned.
It was a clingy outfit, if you will.
On that day,
skin tight,
the symbiote and I united. And we vowed to become something better. A lethal protector who safeguarded innocence. On that day, we became Venom.
I heard you also tried to murder Spider-Man.
Trust me, he had it coming.
Draw hero cards is great.
Hi. Agatha always knew how to put a smile on my face.
By now, we know the drill.
This should be useful.
We are super low on essences.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Love a utility belt, though. Let's do... Bleeding Edge.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even
Insatiable Hunger, Immolate, Wild Strike, and Judgment. Let's do... Judgment and Insatiable Hunger.
Always a pleasure.
This will do nicely.
From now on, we always craft utility belts.
Always better to be prepared.
Okay. Pet the dog.
Charlie Warley puppy face.
Bam! Daily sparring gets us friendship XP, an epic blueprint, and critical damage.
I'm more durable than I look.
Let's do this.
Upgrade Judgment when we have
Not
more
everyone wants
essence.
my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
We have a new edge. We thought you wanted us to round off our edges.
Alright.
Alright then.
Carol's got something for us in the war room. It doesn't look like anybody needs help.
Hunter, have you seen Blade around? I've got some questions about vampires that I was hoping Blade could answer.
I have noticed you are very curious about Blade.
He's an interesting guy. Plus, we're both half human, half something else. We have common ground there. What do you think of him?
He is a man of action and follow-through. Caretaker trusts his judgment.
Yes, I get that intensity. I think there's more to Blade than he's letting on. But I'm glad he's on our side. End-of-the-world situations forge strong bonds.
You getting a crush? You getting a crush?
A resurrected hunter? A half-alien?
Do not forget the guy whose head routinely catches on fire.
I saw you from across the Abbey and I liked your vibe.
Colorful crews I've run with.
You look so free up there in the sky.
I think you're pretty special too.
Ho ho ho. Okay, let's see. NYC Defender. Level 18, but he's nearly there. Level 18, and he's got a ways to go. Level 18. Ugh. Blade's also an NYC Defender. Let's do... Nobody else needs any help or nothing? Alright. Let's do a mission with Morbius. Alright, legendary blueprint, defeat heavy enemies. Let's do is defeat heavy enemies. Yeah. Play 5 abilities for a rare intel cache. We should be able to do 5. Spoderman, Venom, and Morbius. Vampiric Essence. We don't want the Blessed Relic. We want our new Utility Belt. Lifesteal's pretty good. And let's bomb out the Vial of Shadows. And take a battlefield scanner. Confirmed. Let's go, boys.
Show no mercy.
I think it's over for all of these hoes. Yep. Yup. Okay, plus 178 damage if the target has full health. Let's do it.
Be broken.
Ooh, I like it.
I mean, that'll take a Ravenous out, but it will also get us our thing. Okay, cool, cool. Chain 2. We need to get these guys off of Spidey.
A quick bite. You shouldn't have tried us.
This won't take long.
There's our level up. So he'll be our NYC defender. Let's redraw this. Perfect. Redraw this. He goes concealed. And then let's do Opportunist. Yeah, Opportunist.
Right, feeling it.
Morbius can move. Right, concealed. Cannot be directly removed damage by an area attack or after using a targeted ability. Neither of which he's going to do. He's just going to move over here.
Here we go.
Now knock him out and they'll equalize, but they'll equalize their health this way too. Yeah.
I'm on it. This one's for you.
Next turn, we can trick those guys into attacking because they've got bleed. Or we can just take them out now. So let's go ahead and take them out now.
Try this on.
Because we do not want them to split with that guy over there.
Looks like it's up to me.
And bonk. Okay, Pete, all you gotta do is survive. Yeah, you're fine.
Nothing to be concerned about here.
Chomp, chomp.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
Shadow Strike is chain 3 and +1 for each target. Okay, 42 damage. Swap this out. Savage Swipe, forceful knockback if the target has bleed quick. So which is it? That's that's garbage. Swap out Thwip as well. Okay, Web Toss. Forceful knockback in any direction, usable on grounded targets. Okay. Savage Swipe. Can we knock him off? 83% chance. We'll give it a try.
It is too late.
There we go.
Good one.
Oh, that didn't count for our quick. Boo. Alright, one more turn to use a Venom ability.
Easy. Just say the word.
I'll be right back. Nature calls. One of our cats is staring at the dog and just giving her the stink eye. Chain Strike is not too great for us. Spike Burst is wonderful. Damages all enemies in an area and applies Bind. Brap.
Okay, that was awesome.
I'll make quick.
Now I wish I had kept my chain strike. Oh, that was awful. Yeah, still sounds like a drowning Smurf. Now all these little weenies are gonna... Man. There's no more environmental stuff to kill him. Okay. You have like 8 health, man. What are you gonna do?
Ready to do this thing? I'm going for it.
All right.
Nice. Let's do this. Sorry, but you had it coming.
Teamwork.
Much appreciated.
Let's do a Spider-Man utility belt.
Consider it.
That was refreshing. My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but didn't the Hydra originally have 9 heads?
Bam!
Play dead! I'm going for it!
Bam! And shoulder checked.
We've done it.
No more drowning Smurfs. Okay. Anybody hanging out tonight?
Hello, my sweet girl.
you with us.
Venom hits harder if he only does like one thing a turn. Right, like if he does one big hit, it tends to go. He does more damage. Yeah, my pants are denim. Big guy named Venom. Riggedy riggedy rap. All right. Which door opens up to the full gym? What do you mean? We have one gym, the one outside. I was also disappointed, Logan. No chef, no jet, no danger room. So the yard is it? You get used to it. Carol says you should hear the way the Midnight Suns talk about you. They really like you, Hunter. I get why. I could use a spotter. Meet me in the yard?
You
Boom.
wanted to speak, Carol?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks.
You don't need a
Thanks for what?
spotter.
For surprising me with your unexpected friendship. I did not see that coming. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of peeps I can call friends. Not close ones, at least.
I do not believe it. You are like the popular girl in one of Nico's high school movies.
You're not referring to one of those mean girl characters, are you? Because I know I can spar with the best of them, but I try to give everyone around me a fair shake.
No. You are like that high school vampire slayer who has a group of friends who look out for her, even though she cannot exactly see how loved and admired she is by all.
I'm glad you're here, Hunter.
See, that's something
you
I find
get just
interesting
how
about
heavy all
Captain
that
Marvel.
Extra baggage can be when it comes to having crazy freaking superpowers.
Yeah, she got thrown into a situation not of her own doing that has given her incredible power. She tries to use it to the best of her ability, but like she just outclasses most people, and how that affects her is important. Most of her powers were stolen by Rogue.
Blade understands that burden too.
Kiss.
Why are you bringing him up?
No reason.
No reason. Just thought you should know you can lean on him too.
Anyway, I should let you get
Planting
back
the
to whatever
seed.
cool thing you were doing before I dragged you out here to get all gushy.
Anytime, Carol.
Captain Marvel and her combo partner game counter. Hell yeah. On the Slopes of Wundagore, multidimensional ciphers and graviton theory and passion in the moonlight. Oh, we should do this first. Caretaker's got beef.
It's good to have you. Hello, Hunter.
Is there something I can help you with? You are looking at me funny.
Was I? Huh. You read me so well. I was just thinking about how much you remind me of Lilith.
Mom's getting sentimental.
You have never really spoken of her before.
I guess I don't like to dredge up old memories, especially the painful ones.
What was my mother like when she was younger?
Better than me, that was for sure.
Ooh.
She was the brave one, kind and courageous.
I was
Everyone
the
loved
mean
her.
one.
Me most of all. So you can imagine how hard it was for me when she sold her soul.
To rock and roll!
Perhaps you did not know her as well as you thought.
I suppose you're right. As much as I don't want to admit it. She had everything going
Womp
for
womp.
her. Everything. Beauty, brains, talent, compassion. She could have done anything, and she just threw it all away for power.
Yeah, she threw it all to
Waste.
save me.
We should have been a family.
I suppose we have each other.
Yes. Yes, we do. And for now, that is enough.
Lilith tried to take the prophecy that I was destined, like I'm destined to bring about the end of the world. And Lilith's like, nope. Can't allow that, not my girl. So she sold her soul into servitude to try and save me. New stuff at the exchange. So now I can afford
Just
things.
Imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble.
I can sell skill lessons. Neat.
What's new, Hunter? Let's crunch the numbers. And Hydra rears its head.
Alright, Test Sunbelt, Xavier School for Gifted Young, Sunbeject, and Escape from Hydrabad. Let's do these hero ups real quick. Let's do 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. An Avenger, a Midnight Sun. Off you go, Morbs.
Make short work of this.
And we'll send Wanda. Nope, she's not an Avenger in this game. That one's 4 days. Yeah, we can still pull that off. Yeah. Wanda gets to go. Bam.
Sounds so bad. Stay out of trouble.
Oh, wait. Our next one we have to do...
Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy.
Got the NYC Avenger and an Avenger, so we can just send Tony on that one, that's fine. Hell yeah!
See you soon.
About time. I was getting hungry.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
There is power locked away in the blood if you are bold enough to seek it. The small-minded will send up their mewling cries while we soar above them like gods. Okay, calm down, Mike. We gotta get another artifact to unlock that, but we can do... Tactics debrief. Upgrade the forge for 75. Boom. The new laboratory.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? This is some of my best work.
Chapow. Let's do...
Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close.
Let's take... up here, and we'll chew that one up for essence. That quick click is really nice, though. Apply one bleed's not too great on quick stuff, though. That's the only problem. If we do that, we'll get a bunch of skill essence. We want the heroic stuff.
Another magical mystery box. And to think,
I keep forgetting that I have rerolls I can use.
Farewell.
Daily sparring. Increase level by 1 and start each mission with block. So who needs a level? Another NYC Defender. That'll bump everybody to 19. Okay. Start each mission with block is pretty good. Let's do... Blade's already got his. Let's do Cap for that.
We could go a few rounds. See, you've earned your rest.
No pain, no gain.
Up here, nearby enemies take 40 damage. It's really good, especially when they're all clumped up like that. And Spike Burst makes it cheaper. Okay.
See you around.
Wait, what was the... Edit the deck, Spike Burst, we already got. Let's salvage. Salvage you. Salvage you. Take you out. Nope. And put in Devouring Strike. And then upgrade your Tendril Strike.
They'll never see us coming.
Now it's quick? Sick.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Upgrade up here. We can upgrade Precision if we want. Gain 1 counter is nice.
We've
Let's
got
do it.
plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Shield of the Seraphim's a big one for Heroic Essence. Alright.
Peace.
We're coming up to where we're kind of cashed out on everybody's friendship stuff, so we can just get right back into missions. Blueprint, Vampire, Destroy Device for credits, Los Diablos story mission. I think it's time. You're tired, you're poor, you're huddled masses. Let's do one more mission with Storm, and we'll call it for the night. Vampires are launching a brazen daytime attack on a homeless encampment.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men.
I stabbed
There's
their
a
leader
homeless
once.
encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike, disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Let's go. We get to choose someone else. Let's take... Who needs friendship with us? Is Blade still at level 2? Blade. Effort Maximizer. Generate a copy of each of their cards in your hand, then discard the rest. That would be for just Storm. Yeah, we'll keep it just in case. She has a bunch of next turn cards, so it might be good to have a handful in case everybody else goes down. I don't know what I'm walking into. Let's go, team.
We must help them. Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia. I am looking. Me too. I just don't like what I see.
Oh, she's got so much counter. Both of them do. Oh my god, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Enemies came unprepared.
Exhaust, remove from combat when played. Okay, Storm Shield applies to resist all allies, and that one's chain 1. Okay, okay. So we want to quick slash. That guy.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Then we relentless that dude. Your mother indeed. Let's go on ahead and no, let's save it. We don't need to draw 2 cards yet. 41 times 3. We're gonna hit that guy, and the other guy. Take out these little nerds if we can. Bomb.
Don't blame me. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
And then Storm can... There you are. You can shoulder check this guy into this guy.
Your journey is over.
We'll blow it up.
This is what you came for.
Perfect. Mindbender that guy, please. He'll go and attack the Hemolas. And Storm has just enough oomph.
I call
Looks like they call for help.
Easy peasy.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be
Bam!
Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia. First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
Vampires,
And yet
very
they're
spooky.
still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
Yes, please return control to me. Please? I guess we restart the encounter? It's bugged. I can't select anything. Alright. Well, at least we know what to do, right?
That's one hell of a move. Playtime's over. These fanatics are always the same. They're mine.
Bam, bam, bam.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Ben Storm. Shoulder checks a guy.
Don't get up, even if you can.
Mindbender, he goes and talks to the guy. And then Hunter goes and bonks them. Watching the Wheel of Time on Season 3, watch recaps, still don't know what's going on. 5 friends on an adventure? 4 friends and then an emissary from the local wizard authority. I read 10 books worth of the Wheel of Time, and after the 9th book I was so mad that I hate-watched the 10th book.
Even in a city as renowned as
And,
New York, these people have still been left behind.
I wish I hadn't.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city or this time. Society
If
often
I'm being
turns
true.
its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
I was... in the end, I was aggravated by the Wheel of Time. So, I'm not the person to talk to about it. I swore off Robert Jordan. An author that I really like was hired to, take over...
First it was the
Right. Okay.
Now it's the city's unhoused population.
Don't do it again.
These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
Stop taking away my
Yet
control
they're
for
still
this.
on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
It did it again. Okay, well, we're going to try one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to do it off screen. Alright. Yeah. This time we'll leave a vampire alive.
This is a serious predicament for you.
It's got to do its feeding frenzy thing. You know what?
The advantage is mine.
About time.
We need a quick card. Should have brought a Mercury Totem.
You asked for it. These fanatics are always the same.
Shoulder check. Bam.
It was your mistake in coming here. I will deliver you from face your end.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all... No, it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia. Look to the sky.
Then Dark Incubation.
I saw a move
Right.
like that once, centuries ago.
Good. It should still be alive after this.
First it was the children. Now it's the city's
Uh-huh,
unhoused
uh-huh.
population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
Yes, now let me
Yet
kill
they're
them.
Still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
The caretaker, yes, we're already in the mission. Please let me do the mission.
Their next meal.
Alright, this one's bugged. Okay, so that's where we're going to call it for the day. Let's return to the main menu and confirm. Alright, I'm going to figure this out off stream, but for now, though, it's dinner time. So thanks for hanging out. We'll do this next time. More Midnight Suns. We'll get it figured out. Take it easy, everybody. It's a great game. Happy weekend.